Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, and welcome to another episode of Epic Battle Fantasy 4. In this episode, we shall be continuing on our adventure through the jungle. Previously, we had managed to make it all the way up here to the corner of the map, and I unfortunately could not figure out the solution to this maze on my own, so I thought I'd remember it from the previous time when I played the original game on normal mode. Unfortunately, I was unable to remember the combo, so let's just get into some battles and get a move on with the game then, seeing how I wasn't able to find what I was looking for. Anyway, let's start out by unleashing some bullet hells on these mushrooms. That way they won't be a nuisance. And then these guys, not sure the best way to go about these guys, considering their abilities. So let's go for you. And then, Matt, use Eruption on that guy back there. Okay, trying to lower defense and... oh, jeez. Already summoning more bees. Alright, it's fine. We got this. See? We only have one left now. And should just be able to use regular attack to... come on now. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, there we go. We got him. And now we have to deal with the next wave of enemies. Which looks easier said than done considering all the status effects being given to us right now. Alright, it's okay. Just gotta take out that support enemy first, like always. Then we'll have Matt unleash a strong attack on one of them. Let's go with that one first. And that, unfortunately, was not enough to take that one down. That's okay, though. We'll take him out next turn. We should be good here. These guys are unleashing some strong attacks, though, thanks to the, all the status effects everyone's dealing with. At least Lance got healed. Alright, so let's aim for you. But how did that miss so much? Lance's accuracy wasn't lowered very much. How did that deal so much damage? Well, anyway, I'm taking you down so I can get some MP back. Leaving only one enemy left for the time being, and I really need to get some stats up. So let's take a few turns while that enemy is stunned to heal up and get some defenses up. Probably gonna have to use this ability twice considering how low our stuff is at. And then, Lance, you cast a med pack on Anna, so that way Anna can get rid of that curse and not lose any more of that. Alright, we have another turn to continue healing up a bit here. I think, though, that I'd like to focus on getting to the next wave. Because this particular battle has not been as difficult as others. So I'm certain I should be able to take these guys out just fine. Alright, stun that guy. Yeah, these guys should be fine. No, there's no extremely dangerous enemies here. So I'm not worried in the slightest. Okay, another curse. That's fine, though. We're good. Just unleash some strong attacks, and we'll be good. Alright, we should be able to take this guy out. No? Alright, that's fine, though. We can always cast a hurricane to take these guys out. That should take out at least two of them, leaving only one left. And, oh, status effects takes him out. Okay. Alright, moving on. We got some more treasure. And once again, I'm going to take some time to upgrade some skills and stuff while we're waiting until the next encounter. So for Lance, not sure what I want to do about Lance. I guess upgrade the Hyper Beam, considering the fact that that's fairly weak. And I guess we can also get poison gas, though that's not a very useful ability for him. Sorry about that. I guess here we'll increase debilitate, which is a defense decreaser, I believe. Okay, quite a few things here we can upgrade for Matt. I think most importantly, it'll be best that we upgrade maybe Screamer, considering the fact that that's, well, something that really needs to get upgraded. Do I also want to give him Annihilate? No. I think, who's capable of learning Annihilate? I think I'll give that to Anna as a skill. Or Limit Break. I feel like that would suit her better. Alright, that leaves Matt to not really have a lot to upgrade at the moment. Alright, up next... What else could I upgrade for Natalie? Let's upgrade the Pulse Attack, Pulse Spell, as well as Lucky Star, leaving us now with Anna, who does not have a lot we can upgrade at the moment. I guess we can upgrade the Aqua Arrow, though I don't think that'll be too useful. Let's actually upgrade the Reflex ability. I feel like that'll be the more useful thing to upgrade here. And alright, let's get started on our next encounter, which this time, yeah, let's go with this guy over here. We got a bunch of grass enemies on screen that are highly weak to fire attacks. So it's a very good thing we have a few fire users out at the moment. Alright, so I can take you out. And then we can try maybe stunning this. Well, he has electric immunity though, so let's go with a frost arrow to freeze him. Oh wait, that one's still alive? I thought I killed him. Okay, I guess I wasn't paying attention. Now Anna's poisoned. Alright, I'll take care of that in just a moment. Alright, now they're down. Unfortunately, though, the turtles are defending this turn. So let's take this turn to just increase some stats. Get Natalie a bit healed up and give her the blessing status so she can't get poisoned by any more than she is. Alright, moving on. These guys are highly weak to fire and earth attacks. So best I focus that attack. And then Matt, what do I want to focus with Matt? So like always, I could either go with Eruption or Cataclysm. Eruption does higher damage. Even though it's not as weak to Eruption, I feel like that'll be the attack that deals the better damage. And then we can freeze him. By freezing him, that'll buy us some time to do some more stuff. Most specifically, well, first do that, obviously. Alright, next. Cast a Bullet Hell, which should finish that turtle off. Then we can focus the rest of this turn on attacking the other turtle. Alright, so now we have a turn to orb the random chance that we immediately initiate the next wave. And it's with some new enemies we've never seen before. Which does leave me a little bit worried here. Let's go ahead and whip out the scan bot. I believe these are electric-focused enemies. Yeah, the Stun Flower. A yellow flower which uses thunder attacks and is good at stunning players. These guys are very dangerous. So yeah, make sure you take them out quickly before they get the chance to stun you. Now keep in mind, too, that these are enemies that will show up throughout a upcoming boss. So you really want to make sure you're ready for them. Oh no, I didn't use Medpack, but I guess, no, I want to keep the fire users in high power. So I think I made the better option here. Then we can use Eruption to take you out. Alright, I think I'd like to take some turns to get Lance off screen, so we can focus some turns towards damaging these other enemies. Because now we can take a turn to get a few stats up, specifically the barrier, as well as reflex to get our evasion up. Because now it's stronger at giving us 25 evasion each time. And Anna just got hit. So let's take another turn at buffing up our stats, why don't we? And then Natalie, what do I want Natalie to do? Natalie, why don't you give an ice cream cone to Matt so Matt can restore some MP? Probably not the most beneficial move, but felt beneficial to me. Alright, the bee's down. So let's go ahead and attack it so we can move on to the next wave. And oh dear! That is a lot on screen. These guys are highly weak to bomb attacks, though. So let's go ahead and cast a big blast on one of them. That missed? How did that miss? Alright, okay, that changes things, because now... I think... Did I upgrade Aqua Arrow? No, I didn't. Alright, let's just freeze one of the red clays, so that way they can't attack. Because I cannot afford to allow the red clay to attack. Because the clay soldiers are usually strong enemies that I cannot allow to keep attacking, as they are now. Alright, then I can use Cataclysm. Wait. No, Iceberg's stronger. I want to use Iceberg to finish this one off. And then we can cast a Frost Arrow to freeze that one. Alright, now I can think more about what to do about these turtles now that that guy's frozen. Natalie, you're gonna need to take this turn to heal everyone. Because everyone is highly injured at the moment. Who has some high-level weaknesses here? Those guys have high weaknesses, except Flood's a weak attack at the moment. So let's keep focusing my attacks on that red clay. Okay, a little bit of HP left, but at least it's frozen. So it's mostly the defensive enemies left I need to deal with now. So why don't we cast... What do I want to cast here? Actually, I don't know what to cast, because... there isn't a lot of good options here on some spells I can cast, so let's just activate a big blast. Probably should have used that for something else, but yeah, I wasn't really in the mood. Alright, let's freeze somewhat. Actually, no, I kind of want to use the Aqua Arrow on you, so we can start unleashing some strong attacks over on this guy. Then we can use Cataclysm, since that deals high damage. And that enemy is still fairly weak to it. Though I get the feeling that's probably going to cost Matt his life. So I'd say let's take this turn to get Matt off the screen, because Matt's running dangerously low on health. Then we're going to have Lance use Med Pack on Anna this turn, because Anna's also getting to be a bit low on health. Keep trying to focus those attacks on the turtle, specifically the lava one. And then I don't think Natalie has anything useful. I mean, she has a bubbles attack, except that's not very strong. Okay, so we have a few choices here, but I guess bubbles is a reasonably strong attack that it... Oh, it managed to take him out. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, well that just leaves us to focus on taking out these remaining enemies. And one of them is stunned. Meaning that we can easily combo these guys. Watch this. Okay, so I do that. I cast a high power fire attack. Then I can just use Frost Arrow to freeze them. Meaning that they have zero chance to attack now. And this guy's still stunned for a turn, so I can still take some time to do some damage to this guy. There we go. Taken down this turn. I was expecting to have to need one more turn, but nope, that got him. Allowing the next area to be opened up. Which I believe will take us into another lava-y area. I do want to deal with this enemy up here first, though, so let's, like always, take some time to see what skills we can upgrade while we're still here. We can max out our normal attack now, and we can upgrade Annihilate a little bit. And for Matt, we can upgrade the... I don't think Death Metal is very useful. Why don't we upgrade, I guess, Revenge? And, okay... And Berserk. Even though Hellfire isn't a very useful attack, in my eyes at least. For Natalie, I have been using the Big Blast attack a bit, so I guess it'll be a good idea we get that upgraded a bit, seeing how it is something I still use. Then for here, let's go ahead and upgrade Airwave, so that way we can have some high damage wind attacks. And let's get a move on now. Now that mostly everyone's stats are... Oh dear, these guys... Okay, this looks pretty tough, so I think I want to go ahead and get some stats buffed while we're here. Because these guys look pretty tough, that I'm going to want to whip out some defense buffs. They are highly weak to... Okay, highly weak to water and ice attacks, it seems. I do have Ice Storm as an attack Natalie can use, so I can keep doing that. I can, of course, still use Frost Arrow to freeze one of them. Yeah, we're gonna want to keep the defenses high in this fight. Ooh, lucky hit with that. Nice. Okay. So we'll just keep at it with the ice attacks for now. I would kind of prefer it, though, if we had maybe Lance out here to help us. For now, though, there isn't really a lot we can do, so I'll just keep at it with some regular attacks until we get to the next wave. Oh geez, Natalie is very weak to widespread attacks, so we're going to want to be careful with Natalie. Alright, just keep unleashing some strong attacks against these guys and we'll get somewhere eventually. Dana, you keep your ice arrow on that enemy down there, or take it out. That works too. Alright, I think now I'd like to go ahead and whip out Lance, so we can focus all out on some airstrikes. So these guys are highly weak to bomb attacks, which will be my best bet at taking them out. Alright, then why don't we focus these next few turns toward... Yeah, just going all out on the attack, I'd say, actually. Oh, geez. Okay, these guys can use magic attacks. Oh, dear. That almost killed everyone in the group. Good thing we do have Heal More, so everyone can quick get healed up here. That wasn't enough to fully heal everyone. Deal some high damage, please. That was not high damage at all. Oh dear, I'm a bit worried we might... Okay, Lance is down, and Anna is severely wounded. So Anna, you're gonna need to stay out so you can revive Lance. Then, why don't we have Lance cast Med Pack on Anna. And then, Natalie, you try and finish off that last guy. So at least we have a bit more of a chance at this. Though Natalie is now dead. Okay, let's get Natalie off the screen for a little bit. And whip out Matt so we can get our defenses up again. Good single attack damage. Okay, that was a bit lucky, because normally attacks like those are known for having high damage. Alright, so now let's focus all out on the attack. Most specifically, using attacks like those. High damage. Okay, that would have been more useful if that went to Lance instead of Anna. But I guess I'm not complaining too much. Okay, is there something useful that Lance could do at this time? Maybe? Not really, so let's just focus on an attack that can... Actually, why don't we whip Anna back out and have her cast a barrier up? Just in case this next wave is magic focused. Just in case the next wave is magic focused. Okay, it's nothing too dangerous. We're fine. I think I actually want to focus more towards attacks on the big guys over attacks on the more lesser enemies. So yeah, let's keep focus our attacks on the turtles before they start increasing their defenses. Oh, they are. Oh, lucky med pack. Nice. Alright, so I'll do that to that guy, and then continue with the widespread ice attacks, so we can continue damaging everyone. And the frost arrow really is good at dealing high damage here, so I'm definitely going to want to keep doing that. Oh, is that going to stun him? Okay, no, that just lowered his evasion. Alright, this should finish that guy off. Then I think I'll want to start focusing some attacks towards the other enemies. The turtles aren't really putting up much of a fight here, which I find to be a little bit interesting considering how they normally fight. Anna is a bit beginning to run low on attack power though, which is a little bit worrying. Alright, this should take out the turtle, as well as deal damage to some of the enemies. Alright, those guys are back up. Let's whip out Lance for a little bit, so that way Anna has some time before the next wave to get their stats up. So let's take a turn to get some regular defense up, then next turn I can focus some time getting magic defense up. Although, watch, Lance is going to counter here or something that's going to lead to... Oh no, we're fine. Okay, we want magic defense up. That's what I want to do right now. Alright, now we can go ahead and, like, airstrike him or something. Okay, this should be easy. This is nowhere near as hard as the first wave. So let's go ahead and cast an iceberg on the big guy. Actually, does that guy look bigger than the first two? Now that I'm taking the time to look at it. Because they do look a little bit bigger. And if so, we could be in a bit of trouble. I get the feeling it might be a good idea for us to cast some limit breaks at this time. I don't know, though, because it doesn't seem like it should be that high of a threat here. Yet some part of me has the instinct to consider that maybe we should try to just unleash some limit breaks while we have them. Yeah, because that's high damage right there. And it is worrying to see. To specifically see Natalie constantly dying. Alright, that's one enemy down. Let's take a turn to heal up a little bit here. And then maybe this upcoming turn, take a quick moment to, ow. Maybe take a quick turn to get some defenses up. Okay, Anna has auto-revive this turn, so I'm not worried about Anna at the moment. So let's take this turn once again, focusing all out on the attack. Alright, will that be enough to take that guy out? Or, nope, not quite. I'm not worried about Anna, since Anna has auto-revive. Although I do need... Oh no, Anna's out of MP. Okay, we're gonna have to use some items here to get Natalie's MP back up. Didn't think I'd be needing to use up a turn to do that, but here we are. Alright, I'd love to take out that last enemy, but I don't want to have to waste more coffees to keep Anna alive, so I'm going to use this turn to go ahead and do that so we can keep Anna alive. Alright, we really need to keep our stats high here, so let's get a protection spell up. Natalie, you cast a... Actually, just do a widespread heal, just so everyone can stay alive. And now, Anna, you focus on taking out that rock sprite, so that way only the main enemy on screen is now our worry. Alright, let's send Matt to the back for a few turns so we can focus on damaging this this enemy right here. Because I get the feeling we're gonna be here for a little while. So I think they set it to where this Earth Golem is a bit tougher than our... Yeah, this thing is 3 levels higher. No wonder it's been able to deal such high damage, because it's at such a high level. Okay, then why don't we think a bit strategically here. It's not going to deal high damage, but I'm going to use Soul Arrow for the chance that, yeah, that it weakens them. Because now that it's been weakened... that means it'll progressively deal less attack and defense damage, or physical and magical attack damage, putting us at a pretty good advantage. That, oh dear, that does not look good. Alright, maybe we whip out Matt here and have Natalie cast a heal more real quickly. And then have Matt activate another protection. Where did Anna's stat buffs go? Oh no, he... Okay, that wasn't something I couldn't do anything about, because he just focused an attack directly on Anna. There was nothing I could do about that. So for now, my only real option is to just try and keep Anna alive. And just try to attack him with whatever we can. Alright, let's try another Soul Arrow. Because if we can keep weakening him... That did not weaken him at all. Alright, keep that protection up, I'd say. Because I really don't want... Ow. Okay, it's gonna be a problem if everyone loses their accuracy. So let's keep Anna using heal more. Anna, you keep going with the soul arrows to continue keeping him weakened. And then Matt, how does Anna keep getting dispelled? That's what I want to know. Alright, then maybe this upcoming turn here to... Anna's dead again. Okay. That's gonna get a bit problematic if that keeps happening. So there's basically nothing I can do about that. Other than to just sit and watch. Okay, let's at least get Lance out here, because Lance has full stats and everything. So I can at least deal some decent damage to this guy, because... Yeah, one more hit, and this guy's basically dead. So let's take this turn to try finishing him off. We'll just hope their accuracy isn't too low, that it does nothing. Okay, nope, it's down. Good. It was worth it, though. We did get a lot of XP from that fight. 30 minutes into the video, and only now are we advancing to the next room. A lava cave in the jungle? I wasn't expecting that. There's some unusual plants and creatures in here. I'm sure there's no other way around this cave. We have to go through the lava this time. So I believe if we... Oh dear. Not again. Okay, let's keep our reviver, at least with some auto revives ready. And why don't we get Lance out here, because Matt does not have anything useful. Get a barrier up to see if we can at least stand some sort of a chance against this guy's attacks. And of course, they aim for the one that doesn't have defenses or anything. Pathetic humans. Your determination to live is pitiful. Of course, that wouldn't do anything. Figures. Okay, and then... what can Lance do? Can Lance try using... I wonder if I can siphon it. Nope, it's immune to everything. Can I at least try and lower some of its stat? Okay, it doesn't look like it has any debuff resistances. So maybe I can try... Nope, it dodged it. It should blind foes for a while. Hopefully we won't have to take so many hits now. But yeah, no, that's not doing anything. Alright. This one's a bit different from the previous one. Yeah, unlike the other one that was white, this guy seems a bit more dangerous. I'm not sure what to think about it. Wonder if I can, because I know these saw blades, ignores defense plus. It does have the slight chance of killing targets instantly. Of course, they all, miss. Ha! Your defense does nothing. Judgment. Do something. Of course it misses. Alright, it's gone now. So we don't have to worry about... Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about auto-revive stuff anymore, but now we got some other pump. And, of course, that's an attack that doesn't help very much when Natalie is dead. Okay, let's get Matt out here for this turn and buff up some of our defenses. And maybe also cast Medpack on Anna so she doesn't keep going berserk. So that's going to remain a bit of a problem if that keeps happening. Alright, she's burned, but at least she's not going berserk. Okay, what did that do? That just buffed up their stats. Alright, we need to take this turn to revive Anna. Alright. Do that. And then let's whip Matt out here and get debuff that, debuff those stat buffs. Because that's a bit problematic, especially if they specifically target someone like Anna here. Reminds me of the first time I died, but this time I survived to get revenge. Ooh, that was a good hit. Alright, let's go ahead and... Okay, Natalie's kind of stuck having to rely off support. I was really not ready for this fight, because, like... yikes. Alright, let's whip out Scambot to see what these enemies are. We really need to debuff them. Alright, these are the red crystals. A crystal made from pure hotness, uses fire attacks, buffs other foes, and can berserk players. Alright, we really need to debuff them, because if they... or dispel them, because if they remain buffed up like that, they're going to continue to remain a problem. And now Natalie's berserk, so let's get Natalie off the screen for a few turns while we deal with these guys. They're very weak to ice attacks. Of course, I can't do anything to them with what I have. So my best option for Lance would be maybe the Airwave. Airwave deals pretty good damage, right? Yeah, it does, because none of the other attacks Lance has is very useful against these guys, so Airwave it is. Okay, these guys don't have that much health, so we may have a chance here. Go all out with the ice attacks, I'd say. Are these guys able to get frozen? Nope, they're not able to get frozen. At least though we can take them out. That guy needs one more hit to be taken out. Just one more hit, come on. Alright, get Matt off the screen. Matt's too low on health at the moment. We need someone who can... Oh, that's right. Natalie was still berserked. Oh, I just wasted a move. Alright, no, we need to make a move to take that guy down. And then, Anna, you need to get healed up. Because I do not want Anna dying on me. Those deal nothing to Natalie, so it's a good idea we have Natalie... Good thing we have Natalie out at the moment. Alright, so keep doing air attacks with Lance. Use ice attacks for Natalie. And then, yeah, use Ice Arrow for Anna. It doesn't freeze them, but at least it is dealing damage. So this turn we should have them taken down. That was an encounter I was not ready for. Another flying cat thing, but this one looked like the opposite of what the first one we saw. Anna, that thing was Godcat, wasn't it? There's nothing else it could be. It fits the description, but it doesn't look like she's regained her full power yet. Otherwise, we'd be toast. Maybe we still have some time to find the last jewel. Let's hope. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck here. Alright, so I think one of these 3 chests has to contain our key to get forward here and start crossing the lava. So at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and, I believe I'm gonna actually do an achievement that allows you to heal outside of battle. Well, something I wanted to do there. I do want the MP to recover as well, so like always, we're gonna take a battle break to be able to recover some stuff and buff up some stats. Why don't we buff up the Spark Arrow this time? Max that out. Then, what else might we want to level up here? Let's level up the Flood ability, since that could really use a level up at this point in the game. For what Natalie's capable of doing, we can upgrade some of the more widespread attacks at this time, though I'm not a big fan of using those. So I think for this turn, I'd like to focus more towards upgrading maybe... No, let's upgrade like the Firestorm. No, let's upgrade Charm. That'll be a more useful ability to level up. Then we can level up the Lucky Star. And then for lands, what can we level up for lands? We could go with Air or Shockwave. That's a pretty strong attack. Alright, that should be good there. Alright, so one of these 3 chests has to have our next ability to advance forward. So let's begin looking around. We have a few new enemies here to work with. So let's go ahead and show them the power of Shockwave now that Lance... Actually, no, they're weaker to something like Plasma Field, so I'm going to use that instead. Why did I specifically aim for the one that's stunned? I just realized that I specifically aimed for the one that was stunned. Alright, and then we could use like a Thunderstorm to deal some high amounts of damage here. And that one is down. Alright, then we could cast a Hurricane to deal some widespread damage. And then we could cast another Hurricane next turn too. Well, I was gonna consider that, but now that I see that they can heal with a biting attack, that kind of changes things. And Natalie is Natalie's dead. Okay, that kind of changes things. Alright, you there. You need to get hit a bit. Taking 2 enemies down. Alright, there we go. Oh, that was the end of the turn? Alright. It's fine. Yeah, you were already at full health, buddy, so that's not really that big of a deal. I do think at this time... Okay, no, let's have Natalie cast a Heal More. Heal More's not being very powerful at the moment. I should consider a few things. Alright, these guys are all weak to lightning attacks, so we can keep using the Plasma Field on these guys. And then using... What do I want to use here? Because they're highly weak to getting frozen. So let's use a lightning arrow on one of the bads so they can't heal. I think that's what I mainly want to focus on, is making sure they don't heal. Their attacks are dealing nothing to Natalie, so I guess Natalie has some good gear out at the moment. I wonder if... Okay, yeah, another widespread lightning attack should be pretty good, since it just took 2 of them out. And let's focus on the high damaging enemy. It's probably going to use a biting attack to heal. Yep. Oh no, that didn't heal him. Okay. Anyway, random chance that that happened, so now we're back in the game. Why don't we focus on using an aqua arrow on... Actually, no, change of plans. I think I'd like to now try out the shockwave. Oh yeah, that dealt some good damage. I'm glad I used that. And then we can cast a hurricane to take out those remaining bats. Well, except one of them didn't get taken out, unfortunately. That's fine, though. We're still good here. And one of them's stunned, too, so... okay, the Valkyrie just took it out anyway, so we're fine. Alright, we can just use some attacks to get it wet here, so... Let's just cast a Bubble Blast. Which should get rid of the fire... I got rid of the fire on one of them. Lance doesn't have anything that can get them wet at the moment, so... Let's get Matt out here, and Matt can cast something to take them out. Because now we have Flood leveled up. That should take that one out entirely. Leaving only one guy left. Okay, he's going to try to burn us. And the Mammoth takes him out. Alright, is this the chest that has what we're looking for? It is not. So at this time, why don't we go ahead and... look around at some of these bows that, and weapons and stuff that these guys have, and see what we can maybe upgrade at this time. Because there's quite a few things we have here. We could max out this gun right here. Alright, so that's now maxed out. We can also upgrade this gold crown. Lots of things we can upgrade. I know the gold crown may be fairly useful to upgrade, considering what it's capable of. What else might I want to upgrade at this time? Oh, we can upgrade that, which has some defense buffs. This can also be given some defense buffs with that. Thunder-resistant bauble. Yeah, but that's not the most useful thing in the world. And this thing, while now at max level, does have some things that prevent it from being super good. Some of these do have some good stat buffs, though, I will admit that. We can max out this bow as well, though I'm not sure if I entirely want a bow that specializes all out on attack. I'm going to want to think carefully about what bows I'm wanting to use here, because a bow like this may also be fairly useful, considering its defensive value. Yeah, why don't we switch to this bow, considering its defensive values. Alright, let's go ahead and save and move on to our next encounter. Seeing how our first encounter did not have what we were looking for, let's try this encounter. Ooh, these guys would be useful for bomb attacks. Well, actually, all these guys are... Okay, I don't know what I want to do here. They're all weak to wind attack. Let's just get Lance out here and start bombing them. Because I don't know what the best way of going about this would be. So let's just get Matt out here and whip out some air strikes. Because I know those idols in particular are the ones that really need to get taken down here. Because they're the ones that are capable of straight up draining MP and stuff, and that's something I don't want happening. So I'm getting rid of them. Metal earned Mega Resistance. What does that mean? Well, I guess for now it's not that big of a deal. Alright. And let's get Matt out here at this time, because Matt has some strong holy attacks. Most particularly the Holy Sword. That can deal some high damage to these guys. Alright, and then for you, I think I'll want to use an Aqua Arrow. Leaving Lance to go ahead and finish this guy off with Let's finish him off with a airwave. Oh dear, I probably should have taken this turn to get some stats up or something. Because I was not ready for this. And they have an attack that I'm pretty sure deals high damage whenever your stats are buffed. So, I'm a bit worried right now. Let's just whip out some airstrikes real quickly here and see what we can do. I think my best course of action will be to cast, what are these guys? Okay, let's cast Soul Arrow since that has the chance of weakening them. And that's going to be kind of my strategy throughout these next few turns. Yeah. I think that'll be a good move. So if we can take these guys out quickly, they can't do anything. I was about to say they can't do anything to us, and then they immediately kill Matt. Or Lance, sorry. Oh wait, no, I want Revive. And then maybe take the time to get Natalie out here to heal everyone. So everyone now needs to be healed. One of them is almost down, but we still have one more left to deal with. And I don't think, because that drill attack, I think, is, like, more powerful when, other attacks are unleashed. So I don't think it'll be a good idea to try and increase defenses while that's going on. Oh, yeah! That can happen. I forgot. Sometimes it can just use up its drills like that, which can be really devastating. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. After getting hit by that devastating blow, I'm gonna get Natalie out here. I'm gonna use a coffee to use on Anna. So then Anna can use her revive spell on Natalie, and then Natalie can heal everyone. I was not ready for that. Okay, I kind of remembered that it could use its drills, but I was not ready for it to do something like that. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I really need to get Lance out here now. Because, yikes, these guys are going all out now. They just used their drill hands, and now they're going all out on the attack. So let's get Natalie out here to heal keep healing. So we need to make sure everyone, especially Natalie, remains well healed. Oh, come on, why can't you go for a more widespread one? And of course it's one that's probably going to lead to... That one specifically aimed for Anna, so that one's... Please tell me that... Why did that go for... Natalie? Okay, Anna has auto-revive. That gives us a chance to unleash a few attacks. Alright, one of them's down. Let's cast another Soul Arrow to continue weakening it. And then this guy, why don't we cast a Judgment on this guy just to make sure he's off the screen. Leaving only one guy left. Of course, Lance is down now, so I need to cast another Revive spell. And auto-revive kicks in once again. Very nice. Alright, hit him with the high power holy attacks at this point. Let's get Matt out here to cast his iconic Holy Sword ability, and that should finish him off. Okay, that wave was a bit tougher than I expected. But we won still, even if we did get hit by a pretty heavy blow there. This is the Cursed Charm. Replaces weapon status effect with Curse. That sounds very useful, because that basically means we have the ability to curse enemies whenever we hit them good enough. Alright, so if that's not the one that's guarding the way through this lava, I'm guessing this is the enemy I need to take out in order to be able to cross the lava. Because we're not able to walk on lava yet. There's only one chest left. I need to once again, though, take the time to level some stuff up while my stats are regenerating. So this time, why don't we upgrade some of our more other abilities like Siphon? Even though we hardly ever use that ability. Then we can upgrade, let's upgrade the big blast again, so we can make the widespread bomb attacks more useful. And for this, I know Legend can be quite a powerful ability, so why don't we upgrade Legend? For Anna doesn't have anything too useful to upgrade at the moment. So I think for this round, I think I'll actually... No, let's not upgrade that. Let's upgrade the refresh skill to max that out. And with that, everyone's stats are now maxed. Let's take on the next enemy. Another full 3 waves to deal with here. So we're going to be at this for a while. So like always, let's go ahead and get some stats buffed, because we're going to be in for the long run this round. And then why don't we go ahead and immediately go straight to something useful here. Let's go with the Gaia Blossom, since it's capable of weakening those guys. Not very useful on the bats, but it can still make the bats tired, making it hard for them to hit us. Then what I can do is I can cast... Well, no, that might not be the best idea, but I can keep casting that spell, so I can keep doing stuff to them. Then, what's a good high power attack here? Actually, why don't we whip out Lance? Since Lance has the shockwave that's now been leveled up, and he can deal high damage to everyone, and an attack that staggers some of these targets. So let's go ahead and cast an Iceberg on you, dealing a good critical hit. Oh, and you missed, buddy. What do you think of that? They're already missing quite often. Let's just go ahead and go all out on just avoiding their attacks at this point. Actually, wait, no. Let's keep Lance out for this. I know Lance is a bit low on health, but Lance is, like, doing really good right now. Let's make everyone tired one more time. Cast another Shockwave, and then have Matt cast Power Metal. I know I haven't been focusing a lot on upgrading Power Metal, but still, though, strong attack in my eyes. Taking out almost every bat now, leaving only one left. Alright, that's fine. Alright, now maybe we'll take this turn to go ahead and cast Heal More with Natalie. Alright, then we can go ahead and do a few things. Most particularly, another Gaia Bloom, considering how strong that attack is. And then, will that take them out? No, it did not, unfortunately. Alright, so one more turn where these guys have a bit of power, but they're all going down next turn. So why don't we cast, let's say a high power lightning spell. That didn't take him. Okay, it stunned him. It stunned him. Let's take this turn to get our stats up again. Get defenses. Activate. What is it here? Reflex to increase evasion. And that allows us to automatically go straight to the next wave without any repercussions. And of course, it's against some annoying enemies. So let's whip out the Bomberman and see what we can do here. Actually, it would probably be more useful if we... Yeah, it will probably be more useful if we keep the holy attackers out, especially while their stats are buffed. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Keep some high-powered holy attacks up. Yeah, so we can take out the other clay soldier next turn, and then we can use a frost arrow to freeze you. Alright, these guys are going down. Boom. And then a holy sword. Wow, that Frieza is really dealing high damage. Not sure if you're looking at that, but the Frieza is like really doing some stuff to these guys. Alright, just leaving the rest of the enemies, so why don't we go ahead and whip out Lance at this time, and just cast like an airstrike on this guy, which was not how I wanted that to go. Oh well, that should finish him off. Then we can cast a Judgment on you, leaving only one enemy left to deal with. That killed him. Alright, going straight to the fun. A dragon, that's pretty rare. Most species are near extinction now, and for good reasons. Oh dear. Let's get some defenses up and see what we can do here, because this looks tough. Let's hit him with the scan bot to see what we can do, because these look tough. We have the red dragon, a mighty lava dragon which uses powerful fire attacks, can buff the attack of other foes, and the black dragon, a mighty cave dragon which uses powerful dark attacks, can buff the magic of other foes. These guys look very dangerous, so let's see what we can use on them. In terms of what they're capable of, I think it'll be best we focus towards maybe a Gaia Blossom, since that can give them the tired status effect. Of course it works on the enemies that isn't a problem, but it doesn't work on the enemies that I do want to use it on. And we just got dispelled, which is a big problem. Okay, those guys really need to go down. So with our max HP now weakened, we're in serious danger right now. Alright, so let's maybe get Matt out. Because if that big dragon is capable of dispelling targets, we really need to go all out on the attack here. Actually, I think we might even want to just go ahead and go straight to using limit breaks after this turn. Because, yeah, they're going straight to stat buffs, and they're using a strong attack, so I'd say and of course they kill our reviver. Great. Alright, let's go straight to the strong attacks, why don't we? Alright, go ahead and cast Natalie's Limit Break and go all out on the attack at this time. So that'll lower their stats, and now Anna can use, what do I want to use on these guys? I could use Mighty Oak, but Power Blast is currently stronger, and I'd like to maybe at least see if I can take out the Red Dragon. And they immediately get dispelled. Great. Alright. Luckily, Matt did not get dispelled, so he has a chance of dealing high damage here. That's all the damage he did? Okay, we're in a bit of trouble now, because a lot of these characters are about to die. So now I'm kind of worried here, because these guys have high-level bomb resistance, and none of Lance's limit breaks are very useful here. So I guess I'll just have him go all out with the Oblivion like usual and just see what we can do with that. Of course, it deals little to no damage at all. We're in a bit of trouble here. So I think at this time, let's try and see if we can weaken this dragon over here with the Soul Arrow. Alright, using that, we can at least weaken him so if we... Oh, no. Yeah. We're in serious trouble. We are in serious trouble right now. Because now I need to focus all out on just simply trying to keep everyone alive. And that's something that I really can't afford at the moment. So with that other dragon always being able to... it's specifically that dragon right there that keeps being the constant annoyance. Because that dragon right there is, like, the one that's capable of constantly hitting us with harsh attacks. That's the one we really need to kill. So let's just go all out with our strongest attacks, I guess, and just hope that we have some sort of miracle up our sleeves here. Maybe I can, if I'm lucky, it'll get siphoned. I'm putting a lot on the line where I don't want to take that chance though. Is there anything I can summon that can maybe help me here? So we have the Praetorian, debuff target's accuracy. We do have some strong attackers. That's an earth attack, but that's not going to be very useful against this guy. May stagger targets. That's a decent powered wind attack. Not the most useful for this scenario, though. Alright, buff the attack of allies and give them the brave status. I'm just going to go all out with the Praetorian on this guy and see if that's enough to take him out. So at this point, okay, that barely took him out. Seems to be working good as new. Good thing I erased its memory. Okay, and it just gave us a status effect. So we can take this turn to revive Matt. Oh, I cannot believe we survived that. That was extremely close. I was thinking we were going to die again there for a moment. Alright, now this guy, okay, goes down with a lot of ice and water attacks. So let's hit him with that, then whip out Natalie for some widespread healing. I had to use everything this fight. I had to use both limit breaks and even summons, which is something that I have not had to use, like, in a long time. I haven't had to use limit breaks since, I've never had to use any summons in my initial playthrough on normal mode, so the fact that I had to actually use something there shows how tough this encounter is. Alright, what do I want to use here? The bubble attack is fairly weak, so let's use Ice Shard on this guy. At this point, we can just go ahead and cast some strong attacks and try taking it out. Will that stun him? Nope, that didn't stun him. I wish. I mean, at least we don't have to worry about dying anymore. Alright, what could I do here? What could Lance do that could be useful? He does still have Airwave, as well as a few other abilities. Why don't we cast... I don't know what I want to do with Lance. I'll think about him a bit later. For now, let's cast another Ice Shard. I guess while Lance still has high power, we could go ahead and try out the Unload ability. Gun's overheating. Better take it easy for a while. Alright, I get the feeling that one more strong attack should finish it off. So let's get maybe Matt out here again. And then cast that to make it wet, and then this should finish it off. Whew! Should be able to force some nice gear using those dragon skills. That was quite the tough fight. I did not think we'd be able to do that, but now we have the thermal boosts. Allows the party to walk on magma, still hurts though. So, you can walk on magma, except you will take damage for walking on magma. I mean that you are going to need to take some time to heal. Alright, I think that is the indication I should probably go ahead and stop the video here. So I'm going to take a moment to let these guys' stats regenerate. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone.